So for today, we're gonna be learning about the metal crafts and functional arts of Mindanao. Metal crafts in Mindanao show the region's rich culture and skilled work, mixing old ways with new ideas. Each piece keeps history alive and tells stories about the community through its detailed designs. So first we have the Rarub Aklong. It is a brass armor adorned with carabao horn and interlocking winglets. This exquisite piece functioned as the protective gear for Moro warriors, mirroring the vests worn by Spanish soldiers during that era. So next we have the candy. It is an heirloom metal teapot or kettle embellished with intricate inlays. It is traditionally used for serving hot water, coffee, or tea. This vessel, steeped in cultural significance, symbolizes the essence of hospitality and showcases the artistry of metal craftsmanship in the region. Gador is a metal container used as a flower vase or centerpiece in Maranao homes. It is made of brass or aluminum and featuring intricate geometric or organic designs such as flowers and ferns. The Gador serves as a beautiful fusion of art and functionality, becoming an essential everyday object in Maranao cultures. Now let's explore Mindanao's functional art forms reflecting the region's rich culture and history. First, we have the Kampilan. It is a long single-edged sword used by Mindanao fighters, especially Maranao warriors. The Maranao version is known for its ivory hilt resembling a naga or a serpent's head, adorned with a round ornament symbolizing a snake's eye and often decorated with human or animal hair, while other ethnic groups use a crocodile head design for the hilt. So next we have the batige, a wooden top with the mother of pearl or silver inlay popular among males for outdoor fun. Softwood versions are for leisure, while hardwood ones are for competitive play, adding skill and thrill to this traditional game. So next we have the Maitom jar. It is an earthen vessel discovered in Sarangani Province, Ayab Cave in 1991. It is a significant artifact used for secondary burial during pre-colonial times. This jar, adorned with human-like figures displaying various emotions, holds historical anthropological importance, showcasing the early Filipinos' artistic prowess and cultural practices. Next, we have the Balangay of Butuan. It is a large wooden boat used by early Filipinos for trade, migration, cargo transport, and raids. As the oldest pre-Hispanic watercraft in the Philippines, the Balangay highlights Butuan's central role in maritime trade. Lastly, we have the Vinta. It is a colorful sailboat introduced by the Bajau people of the Sulu archipelago. This iconic boat, known for its vibrant sail with geometric patterns, is a symbol of the Sulu archipelago and Zamboanga Peninsula. Unlike larger traditional watercraft in Mindanao, the Vinta is smaller and primarily used for fishing, pearl diving, and local transportation. Ethnic groups like the Tausug and Gyakan also employ the Vinta for various activities.